This is another subject on in that area though. But what about stalkers? Have you dealt with just the over aggressive male or female in your inbox? Like
Yes.
we're dealing with one right now. We've had to go to the law, and they got my phone number, and it's really insane. It's some delusional stuff, but have you dealt with that? And that comes as well, right?
Yep. Yeah, I have, oh gosh, a lot of different types of stalkers online. Um, I have had the Lord is so faithful when it comes to this kind of thing. Whenever a female is going to show up on my radar and try to drive a wedge between me and my wife or cause problems, the Lord will
Yeah.
almost always give me a dream ahead of time, letting me know it's coming. So when when the messages start hitting my inbox, I'll be like, "Yeah, you're the one that the Lord told me about." So I'm
Mm-hmm.
just, I tend to shut it down. One of the things that Denise and I have is I share an email address with my wife. I don't have any like private secret email addresses. My email address is me and my wife's name, and we both have access to it. I also have an administrative assistant who reads my email and helps me keep caught up on my email. So I have two layers of accountability in my email, so I don't have those little private secret things going on.
Yeah.
My administrative assistant also has access to my Facebook private messaging stuff. So I build in these layers in my ministry so that I'm not tempted to hide anything from people. Because, like we talked about earlier, the devil loves to work in darkness, and if the devil can get you into a place where you think you're private and no one knows what you're doing, well, you're already in a position of compromise.
Yeah.
So it's really good to live openly and transparently with other people. So I just wanted to kind of address that issue. But with stalkers, oh gosh, I have these groups on on Twitter and on Periscope. They have YouTube channels. They have people who set up websites just to harass me and nothing else. They just harass me. That's all they're doing. They do all their broadcasts to harass me, to pick on me, to make fun of me, ridicule me, slander, defamation, you name it. They don't know this. A lot of them don't know this. I've been putting up with it, and not. I have a non-retaliatory policy.
Yeah.
I don't retaliate. I tend to ignore them, but I'm observing them. I know who they are, what they're doing. I generally block those people on social media, block them on Facebook, block them on Twitter. I try not to listen to their nonsense. However, if any of them are listening, I have been keeping files on all of them. I have their videos. I have their social message posts, social media posts, impersonating me, asking for
Wow.
donations, pretending
Oh
to
wow.
be me,
Yeah.
all these other things. I have folders and files on all of that. And if it ever gets to a point where it's going to go to an attorney, I will bury these people.
Yeah.
Right now, I've chosen not to do that yet, but I have all the information I need to do it if I want
Yeah.
to. I really choose to ignore the stalkers and the crazy people that want to destroy my ministry, destroy my message, slander me. I really prefer, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm not going to go toe to toe with these people because they have very small audiences.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, the more they attack someone, the smaller their audience gets. They don't realize it, but as you attack someone else, you lose credibility, you lose your audience. And some of these people used to have really big audiences.
Yeah.
They would get 10,000 live views on Periscope
Wow.
every single broadcast. And now that they have gone away from their main message
Mm-hmm.
and gone to attacking people like me, they're lucky to get 300 or 400 people on the broadcast because people just don't want to hear that stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that's the curse of having a growing in popularity, is growing in attackers who want to take you down and
Yep.
stalk you and make your life, hell. I've been doxxed so many times on Twitter. It's crazy because I'm one of the main people that is doing Q decodes. There's all these people on Twitter that are just insane anti-Q. They're doxing us. They're putting all of our information out there. I've had death threats. I've had all kinds of crazy responses out there. And, you know, like I said, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I tend to ignore these people, but I am keeping files on all of them. And if it ever gets to a point where the Lord says, I want you to take these people to court, I will.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like we even giving them too much, too much publicity by even talking about it. But it is a thing. And so I guess for the people listening, I'm sure I speak for you as well. Thank you for the prayers. It's not easy, right?
Yes.
We have to deal with all of this.
Oh, I would have been toast a long time ago if not for the prayers of the people, our friends and supporters.
Yeah, man, it gets insane. It really does. So, yeah, man. So thank you, everybody, for lifting up the people you believe in prayer, because it's not easy, man. If you enjoyed listening to this podcast segment, be sure to listen to the entire episode by clicking the video to your right. Also, we are on iTunes. You can download the MP3 versions as well. Be sure to subscribe for future episodes.